Perfection is not a standard. It's a pressure, a quiet one, internal, relentless. Most people don't suffer because they're failing. They suffer because they believe they're supposed to be different than they are, more disciplined, more confident, more consistent, more controlled. And every time they fall short of that imagined version, they punish themselves silently, not with words, with tension, with guilt, with constant self-monitoring. This video is not about lowering your standards. It's about understanding why the need for perfection quietly exhausts you, and how letting go of it doesn't make you weaker, but strangely, more effective. To understand imperfection, you have to look at how the mind learned to fear it. No one is born ashamed of being imperfect. That idea is learned. Early on, most people discover a pattern. Approval comes when you perform well. Safety comes when you don't make mistakes. Love becomes conditional on behavior. So the nervous system adapts. It learns, stay alert, don't slip, don't disappoint. Over time, this creates an internal observer, a voice that constantly evaluates your actions, not to help you grow, but to prevent rejection. This is why mistakes don't just feel inconvenient, they feel personal. Your body reacts to imperfection the same way it reacts to danger. Tight chest, shallow breathing, urgency to correct, explain, justify. This isn't ambition, it's conditioning. And once perfection becomes associated with safety, anything less feels like a threat. This is where self-blame quietly takes over. Self-blame feels productive, but it's not. It sounds like responsibility, but it functions like control. When something goes wrong, the mind says, it's my fault. I should have known. I should have done better. Not because you're honest, but because blaming yourself creates the illusion of control. If it's your fault, then you can prevent it next time. At least that's what the nervous system believes. But this creates a loop. Mistake to self-blame, to tension, to overcorrection, to burnout. Over time, people stop experimenting. They stop expressing naturally. They stop taking emotional risks. They become precise, careful and controlled, but disconnected. Perfection doesn't create excellence. It creates rigidity. And rigid systems don't grow, they break. Letting go of perfection doesn't mean becoming careless. It means becoming adaptable. Embracing imperfection is not resignation. It's not saying, this is just how I am. It's saying, I don't need to punish myself to improve. When you release the need to be flawless, something shifts. Your nervous system relaxes. Your response is slow. Your perception widens. You stop reacting to mistakes as threats and start reading them as information. This is where resilience lives. Resilient people aren't confident because they're perfect. They're confident because they're not afraid of being seen as incomplete. They don't collapse under feedback. They don't over-explain errors. They don't internalize every misstep as identity. They adjust without self-attack. That's the difference. And this shift doesn't just affect how you feel. It changes how people experience you. Perfection creates distance. When someone feels polished, controlled, and always together, others become cautious around them. But imperfection, genuine, unperformed imperfection, creates trust. Not oversharing, not emotional dumping, just natural humanity, pauses, honest uncertainty, calm admission of limits. This signals safety. People relax around those who don't need to prove themselves. And interestingly, when you stop hiding imperfections, you stop being managed by others' expectations. You become harder to manipulate, harder to guilt, harder to pressure, because you're no longer negotiating your worth. This is where peace becomes practical, not philosophical. Letting go of perfection doesn't mean lowering effort. It means changing your relationship with effort. Here's the shift. Instead of asking, was this perfect? You ask, was this honest? Was this aligned? Did I respond consciously? When mistakes happen, no self-attack, no mental replay, no emotional punishment, just observation. The nervous system learns safety through repetition. Each time you respond to imperfection with calm instead of control, the body rewires. Clarity replaces tension. Focus replaces anxiety. Consistency replaces force. This is how peace and success quietly align. Perfection was never the goal. Presence was. You were never meant to be flawless. You were meant to be flexible, aware, and responsive. The moment you stop fighting yourself, you stop leaking energy. You move cleaner, speak clearer, choose better. If this brought clarity to something you've been carrying quietly, subscribe to this channel. Not for motivation, for awareness, for strength without force. This is Unsaid Dynamics.